The nurse quietly jammed a few sugar cubes into the crack of the door. Next, she adjusted the position of an IV stand, aiming it directly at the infirmary window. Finally, she lined up boxes of alcohol across the hallway, making the passage narrow and cramped. Her goal for this mission was to take revenge on the hundreds of wounded Japanese soldiers inside the infirmary. A doctor suffering from rhinitis prepared to sterilize the needles, and the rising steam fogged up his glasses. She stepped forward, pretending to help him wipe his lenses, and stealthily handed him a bottle of ether. The doctor, mistaking it for distilled water, poured it into the pressure cooker filled with the needles. She then turned around, picked up the doctor's real distilled water, went out to the hallway, and laid the bottle down in the corner. The distilled water trickled across the floor to the door crack, and the sugar cubes began to melt slowly. She slipped into the power room, loosened the screws on the handle of a kerosene lamp, and pulled the main breaker in the distribution box. Finally, she drenched the main fuse with water. Everything was now in place. As the sugar cubes in the door crack completely melted, the spring-loaded door, no longer obstructed, snapped back into position. The infirmary window was smashed, and the pressure cooker trap was triggered. Countless needles shot out, striking the wounded Japanese soldiers in the infirmary. The survivors scrambled out of the room, only to knock over the boxes filled with alcohol. Spirits splashed onto the bodies of every single Japanese soldier. A Japanese officer fired a shot into the air to bring the chaotic situation under control. He sent a soldier to check the circuits, but the drenched fuse blew instantly. Another soldier brought a kerosene lamp to provide light for the group, but the officer sensed something was wrong with the lamp. But it was all too late, and the flames instantly ignited every drop of alcohol on the scene. The nurse successfully completed her revenge and left the hospital.